Hi guys, and welcome along to the final episode of Summer Shred 2021. Without any further ado, let's have a look at the results that I managed to glean a couple of days before my 59th birthday on the 15th of August this year, and then we'll have a little chat about what I've learnt from going through this process. So we can see here guys the final weight, weighing in at just under 70 kilos at its lowest there, 69.45, and body fat percentage 10%, so still very good readings. To the left here are images before the shred, and to the right after the shred, and you can see that there's definitely a leaner look on the right hand side than on the left. Only dropped about 1.5% body fat, but I lost 4 kilos in weight, and you can see that definitely leaner on the right hand side for sure. Wasn't a tremendous sacrifice to get that lean either. I just modified my diet really, fasted sometimes in the mornings, and went for protein shakes to replace breakfasts and things like that, and you can see the results from that. But I know that I can get better results than that as well. Much leaner around the midriff there, as you can see. I also put on a little bit of muscle, I think, during the shred, in that I was lifting more weight. Round the back as well, the hips at the back, you can see there's more weight, and on the belly there on the left hand side than the right hand side. So overall, pretty good results. Okay, so one of the first things to take away from this shred that I've done, guys, is that there is a slight disappointment in terms of the fact that I didn't reach my initial target, which was around about 8.5% body fat, or at least single figure body fat. And on reflection, I can come up with an idea as to why that didn't happen. By the end of the shred, I was so low on calories on a daily basis that I couldn't actually go any further without compromising my health. So I couldn't get my body fat percentage down any lower. And what that indicates to me is that the shred basically was too long. It was a 12-week shred, and now on reflection I realise that I really should have made it a 6-week shred, much more focused for an intense period of time, because I was starting off from a position whereby my body fat was reasonably low anyway. It was only around about 11.5%. So next year when I go through this process again, for sure, it's going to be a half as long shred as it has been this year. It's going to be for 6 weeks, much more focused, and hopefully that will take me to the goal that I'm looking for. You know, a question that arises from this whole process, guys, is why go through the process at all? Why aim to achieve really low body fat percentages when it isn't necessarily a healthy path to follow? You know, having very low body fat percentages for extended periods of time probably isn't very healthy in the long run. This exercise, the reason that I'm doing this is not for purely aesthetic reasons or whatever. The main reason for me doing it is it's a practice in discipline. And it also means that for a period of time during the shred, you're eating very, very healthily in terms of low fats, saturated fats, etc., and basically eating a healthy diet. What I find is by undertaking a project like this, what it does, it's a great practice in discipline that can wash over into other areas of your life, whether it's your business, domestic life, or whatever. It's almost like a kind of a reset, if you like. Getting to low body fat percentages and looking good isn't actually the main reason that I do this. It's just purely for practice of discipline and washing that over into other aspects of your life. In terms of maintaining a healthy body fat range, you're looking at between 12% and 25% for men. If you're between 12 and 25%, preferably nearer the 12 than the 25, and you can maintain that all year round, that's a much healthier place to be than being in single figure body fat for sure. So guys, I'd like to thank you for coming on this little journey with me through this Summer Shred 2021. It's been enjoyable overall. It's great to have a focus every day in your life, something to focus on, and something that's taking you to some kind of improvement and getting you out of your comfort zone on a daily basis. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the few videos that I've posted as well. As I say, we're going to go through the process again in 2022, this time focusing on a 6-week shred rather than a 12-week shred. And in the meantime, I'll be posting regularly with other aspects of health and fitness. If you enjoy these videos, it would be much appreciated if you could take the time just to subscribe and to maybe give a like. That would be really, really appreciated. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Keep moving forwards, onwards and upwards. All the best.